Yeah, back once again, Trey, with another fish out of water request reaction. But I'm not a fish out of water to death poetry because I remember being a young adolescent, staying up until midnight, watching HBO, waiting on deaf poetry to come on so I could hear them get their spoken word and poetry all off. And they had some of my favorite MCs and actors and poets and hosting. Russell Simmons to come say thank you to the audience to close it out. Yeah, see, I remember this. This takes me back to when it was younger Trey, little youngin' Trey out here.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that my beginning was his end. After all, we were just friends. Although in my world, I was his girl, so I would pretend to be his wife, saying shit like, it's only so many years in a woman's life. Right, so I gave him 3. Yet he had the audacity to step to me on this Donnell Jones, I don't know where I want to be type shit. Yo, it wasn't supposed to be like this. He hit me with the forehead kiss, told me life was a journey and he was ready to explore this shit. And I was pissed. To me, he was a hypocrite, like a fake preacher in the pulpit, and he left me sick. And no, he didn't choose me, but that doesn't make him right nor wrong. And just because he was the epitome of my life doesn't make me wrong nor right. Like I said, I was his friend, not his wife. And I should have acted within that capacity, and maybe then this breakup would have been just one of those things instead of a fucking tragedy. And all that time I spent mad at him, hell, I should have been mad at me. After all, I was the one that gave him the key to my house and let him hang clothes in my closet just in case we go out. Not to mention washing all his dirty clothes just to make a full load and letting him finish off all the leftovers just so the food don't go old. For the times that we rawled out because he lost all the rubbers, and though I showed him more support than his own father, brother, sister, and mother. And just because those same people dial my number when they trying to get in touch, and he receives mail in my address just because he be here so much. Got total control of the remote control to the TV, DVD, and radio. And even though his name is not on my lease, got shit in my house that's off limits to me, like his side of my bed and his stash of weed. But none of this obligates him to me, because not once did we exchange vows. And if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have listened when he said it was some shit he had to get up out his system. But see, I was too busy bitching, jumping bad like I was gonna hit him, because in the back of my mind, all I could fathom was how much I was gonna miss him. But just because I'm crying, y'all, don't mean that I'm the victim. Just means I was scared to let him go because some other chick might get him. And that was my fault, because it was my decision. I should have never put my heart in my mind's position. But I couldn't shake him. He was like a bad habit, and all this for a nigga that was just average, doing average nigga shit. And all this for a nigga that was average, doing average nigga shit, like talking out the side of his neck and thinking with his dick. But I must admit, he's the one I wanted to commit, so either I wasn't living up to my potential or I was just the average chick. But I choose to believe I was a woman caught up in a feeling, both physical and emotional, who was way too willing to give her all to a man. And though it may sound stupid, guess what? I would do it all again. Just next time for my husband and not that nigga I call my friend.
Word. Word.
Give it up for Zeta, y'all.
Speaking of which, I was just about to say that Mos Def has a good segment on here. I know Kanye West is off his rocker and off his meds right now, but he had a good one on here. DMX, out of any hip hop artist that came on here, DMX had the best. Be careful watching DMX one, because you gonna cry. I promise you that, Bridget. You will cry if you go watch DMX one, man. Very heartfelt one that he had. I was about to say I wish it wouldn't have went away, but I'm happy it was the length it was, because it never got bad. It was good and then it was gone. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't fade away slowly into obscurity and just embarrassment. It came, it was a moment, and then it went out on top. Even though, you know, I'm glad it went out quick like that too, because you know the allegations that's on Russell Simmons, who is in Bali right now and dipped out of America. But she was incredible and real. Like I felt her. I felt her. I was that dude one time. At one point in time in my life as a young Trey, yeah, I was that average man that she was spitting about, and she was getting bars off too. Felt attacked.